author, Grace Cacciaturian, and her book, It's Okay, Finding Peace in Unexpected Places. Register today as inspiration will be shared. Saturday, September 7th, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Your ticket will cover all meals, sessions, and the golden opportunity to listen as Grace's journey will touch your heart and offer a beacon of hope. Mahomet Christian Church's annual women's conference. Get excited, get registered, and get ready for the author, Grace Cacciaturian. Tickets are just $35 for the entire day's festivities, and we're looking forward to seeing you. Limited space is available, so sign up today. MahometChristian.org. MahometChristian.org.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Around the podium, Democrats say they have the momentum now that Vice President Harris tops their ticket.
We're going to roll up our sleeves and make the phone calls and make the contributions and pull people into this moment, get them registered, get them flushed out for Election Day. We hold the key.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer during an event with her state's delegates earlier today in Chicago, where Harris running mate Tim Walz will take center stage tonight. The biggest revision in 15 years for jobs numbers. The government says more than 800,000 fewer jobs were created in the year ending in March than first reported. No big reaction on Wall Street, though, to those revised jobs numbers. Stocks did finish higher. The Dow up about 55 points at the bell. The S&P and the NASDAQ also finishing in the green. America is listening to Fox News.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just your flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is getting your entire family vaccinated in one trip.
Hey, Mom?
And a snack on the way out. Get flu shots for everyone in your family, together. Schedule appointments online today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability and for ages 3+. State and health-related restrictions may apply.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
The judge in the Boston Marathon bombing trial is facing a motion to step aside.
Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's legal team asking federal judge George O'Toole to recuse himself because of comments he's made in public and on podcasts during the protracted legal battle. Saying he wants to dispose of that issue immediately, one way or another, Judge O'Toole has scheduled a hearing next month. The prosecution did not oppose the recusal motion, but called it meritless. Tsarnaev was convicted on all charges in the 2013 bombing at the finish line of the Boston Marathon. In March, a federal appeals court ordered Judge O'Toole to investigate claims of juror bias in the sentencing phase of Tsarnaev's trial.
Fox's Jack Callahan. 3 people were killed in the bombing. A police officer died days later during pursuit of the suspects. Only one person still unaccounted for as divers searched the wreck of a super yacht that sank off Sicily this week. 5 bodies found today.
Authorities believe a powerful storm sunk the luxury yacht early Monday morning. 15 people on board survived, including a 1-year-old girl. The chef on board was found dead Monday, but we don't know the identities of those 5 people reportedly found dead today. But the people who were still missing when divers re-entered the water include British tech icon Mike Lynch and his daughter, as well as Morgan Stanley International Chairman Jonathan Bloomer, American lawyer Chris Morvillo, and both of their spouses. Now, Morvillo and Bloomer were a part of a team that recently cleared Lynch of fraud and conspiracy charges in the U.S.
Fox's Madison Scarpino. Italian prosecutors have a criminal investigation underway with many questions about how the yacht sank so quickly. Recapping stocks, the Dow finishing up about 55 points, the S&P and the NASDAQ in the green as well, with revised jobs numbers fueling more hope for a Fed rate cut next month. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
Hey, what's up? It's The Drive with Sam Piper, ESPN Radio 93.5. Derek
Morning.
Piper and don't call him Cal Ripken yet, but Lonte, 3 in a row.
After sitting in a mold restoration class all day in the insurance world called continuing education. Now, a lot of professions have to do that, but hey, 5 hours down of mold restoration. So if anybody wants to text into the show and needs to know anything about mold, I'm here for you. I'm here. I always thought it was penicillin. It's like penicillium or something. Did you know that?
Penicillium?
Or yeah, is that how you say it? I guess I've always
versus penicillin?
Or is that two different things?
I would think those are two different things.
I would assume too. Because when they were talking about it today, I was like, that's not the stuff we like ingest.
Give me a shot of that penicillium. I don't know what that is.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so we talked about that and just a bunch of other fun stuff. And you, in the meantime, are sitting there talking to Brad Underwood. So if that tells you the difference between Derek Piper's life and mine, and then the big news that we haven't broken yet is that I got a puppy.
You did, yeah.
I got a puppy. So it's a German short hair, Charlie. Andrew named him Charlie. So I'm kind of right back to where you are now, raising babies. Because I'm up like 4 times a night at least and cleaning up messes.
We can do our horror stories about what were you up for at 3 in the morning? I was doing this and that. Yeah.
I said this is kind of probably not the best thing to say. But anyway, the great thing about being old like me is I have to get up and use the restroom quite a bit anyway. So like Charlie and I are now we're on a nice little rhythm. The only issue is I'm one of those guys that just gives in. I can't stand seeing a dog in a crate, even though I know that a lot of times that's their security. And most of the time we start the evening off with him in the crate when the lights go out. And then he'll sleep, and then he'll kind of whine when he's ready to go out. So I'll get up. It's usually because we go to bed like 8:30. You know, Charlie entered a really, really boring life. So I'll get up about 1:30, let him out. Well, then I just put him up in bed because otherwise he just whines. I know he's winning the battle. I don't need anybody to tell me about it. But what he does then is now that he's awake, he thinks it's an hour of playtime. So he will chew on a toy.
Sounds like my daughter.
Yeah, right. He'll chew on a toy. Like I'll put like 6 toys up there, right? Which, again, I'm doing everything wrong here. But otherwise, he just chews my blanket or my face. So he'll chew on a toy, and then all of a sudden I'll be almost asleep, and I'll hear the toy hit the ground. And I'm like, oh, no. And so he'll sit there as cute as can be with his head over the bed kind of looking down and start whimpering. And I'm like, you've got 5 other toys up here, Charlie. So we do that for about an hour, and then he finally he'll just lay his head down. He'll roll on his back, legs completely up in the air, and he goes right to sleep. And now I'm wide awake. So I'll sit there and like read a Derek Piper or Illini Inquirer story, and try to get myself. Not that puts me to sleep, but you get what I mean.
Oh, I got you.
I think reading
is all good. Yeah. No, yeah. I got where you're going.
That's where I'm at. So you and I really, honestly, have a lot of similarities again in the sense that I'm up all night, just like you are as a dad. So I'm a new father.
We are. You are a dog dad.
I'm a dog dad again.
Great. So we can share our stories and.
Oh man.
Bond over our sleeplessness.
That's exactly right.
It's all good.
But then during the day, we're so much different because you get to go cover cool stuff like Brad Underwood.
Yeah, it is a little different. Yeah. Today was a cool day. Got to go out to the Atkins golf course. There was the Lou Henson Rebounders golf outing.
Sweet.
Did not play in it.
Well, I was going to say,
probably for good reason.
Oh.
But got a chance to talk to Brad prior to that thing teeing off, and we're going to play you the audio from
Mr.
that little media availability earlier today, but hit on the schedule, of course.
Okay.
Now the non-conference schedule being official. Also, just some wrapped-up thoughts of summer workouts and how those went, and just pushing forward for the fall. Classes start on Monday.
Wow.
They'll, for the first time, have everybody together as far as their players go, because Kasparas Shakachonis was here for 2 weeks, then went back overseas to play for Lithuania. It took a while for Will Riley to get here, even longer for Tomislav Visic to get here. So the full roster, one that we're very excited about, has a lot of depth. Not that they had any problems playing pickup 5-on-5 when somebody was missing. They were still having some high-level battles. But to get everybody finally on the same page and together will be exciting for them in the program. And while football is what we're all we can't wait any longer.
I know.
By the way, today is officially 1 week from game day.
Is that right? No, wait. Today's Wednesday.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah. Today's.
Now I'm messing up my days.
I thought you were throwing me off. I'm
Shoot.
like Piper. We don't know what day. Rob, what day is it? Is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday. Okay. 1 week from Pia's Day, I should say.
There we go.